Shizuka recalls her childhood self being controlled in every single step by her father. She couldn't even get a puppy dog for herself because her father thought she would end up being stray like a dog if her focus deviated from being better than her peers. Seeing Akira in this miserable state gives her vivid flashbacks of her entire childhood. As everyone is busy enjoying snacks and drinks to welcome Akira and his friends, Akira is busy serving everyone with beers hurriedly. Many of the people are bullying him over this, but Akira's nervousness has him blanked out to talk back to being insulted. The chief is also busy being cheap. He insults an older guy for bringing him beer only because he only wants women to do so for him. He orders Shizuka to bring and pour her a drink, which she surprisingly agrees to. She even listens to him when he orders her to drink beer herself, but ignores the rest of his inappropriate conversations. The chief orders Akira to bring him booze, but in a rush, Akira hands him an empty bottle. This is followed by a huge tantrum by the boss about Akira being useless after he did a huge favor for him. Akira panics and apologizes to the chief continuously. Shizuka recalls how, being the daughter of a cold-hearted millionaire, she was always ordered to win and do better and keep up with her father. She didn't put the dog away, instead hid him in the attic and helped him feel better. She later went to her father sharing her wish to become a doctor, but her father tells her that it's an incompetent sector where she can get sued easily. He also mentions putting away the dog she kept in the attic, breaking her heart yet again. Her life was forever dictated by her father, making her think she wouldn't survive otherwise. She once again witnesses Akira being humiliated by his boss for losing balance and dropping multiple cans of food on the ground. The chief keeps shouting at him and throwing demeaning remarks till Akira's mind has completely wasted away. The chief then spontaneously transitions to being sweet and tells Akira he shouts at him because he is confident that Akira can do the stuff he wants. He then shares wanting Akira to work for him more, as going outside means having to live on his own, but it's not easy to survive on his own and make all decisions. He manipulates Akira into thinking he needs the chief to dictate his life, or he'll die the moment he steps out of these boundaries. Akira seems to be completely hypnotized by the words of his former boss that living on his own free will means ruining his life. Shizuka side-eyes the whole scenario as the words is similar to what her father used to tell her when passing by poor homeless people. They chose to live their life how they wanted to, so for her benefit, Shizuka should listen to his orders to live her life the way he wants. Shizuka knows he said it for his benefit and not hers, similar to the present when the chief is coaxing Akira into thinking this is for Akira's better when it's not. Shizuka sits in the minivan when she comes across Akira's bucket list. She is amused by Akira's weirdness and decides to add another wish to his list. The next day, the workers discuss how they are lucky to not be yelled at by the chief like Akira is. One of them delays closing the door of the truck, which makes him not notice the presence of a zombie inside the packages. As the time limit given to Akira is over, he is free to leave now, but his free will has been numbed by the chief. So, when Kensho and Shizuka are ready to go, Akira mindlessly mentions wanting to stay there and serve his boss as he feels there's danger outside that the chief will protect him from. Kensho tries to knock some sense into him, while Shizuka decides to walk away, finding it fine. Only until Akira mentions needing to pay back the chief for what he did. Frustrated by her own father's manipulative dictatorship, and now the chief's annoying presence, Shizuka decides to give a reality check to Akira. She tells Akira that the chief is after his will to live, freedom, his pride, soul, and self-respect. Because the chief doesn't have any self-esteem, he wants to dominate and rule over others to feel good. She reveals that she was just like him until he opened her eyes to not be ruled by anyone else, so he also needs to choose what he wants. Shizuka then hands him the bucket list diary on which the wish written is to tell off his boss. Chief taking the notebook and throwing it. Before he can stomp on the notebook, Akira gets whole feedback of how much he truly lived in the past few days, making him stop his diary from being stomped upon. He tells the chief that he is not cut out for his work and offers his apologies. Chief tries to make baseless points like doing him favors, being nice, etc. But Akira just smiles, offering his apologies to whatever excuse the chief puts. As Akira and the gang are about to leave, the guys with the storage trucks are back. The moment this guy opens the back of the truck, he is attacked by the zombies. The driver panics and starts driving his truck, but this results in him hitting the other truck that has zombies tied to it, freeing them in the chaos. Now the whole crew is under the attack of zombies. Kensho and Shizuka get on the roof of their minivan, helping a few people around while Akira gets on the roof of a food truck. As some of the guys get eaten up and others get to safe spots, Akira notices the chief running around with a bunch of zombies chasing him. After a good moment of thought, Akira tells the other guys on the truck that has an idea. As the chief trumps and falls, Akira hits the zombies chasing him with the truck. He then helps the chief get on top of the truck, making Kensho surprised. On cue, the other trucks surround the zombies that are surrounding the food truck. The workers get down, and then Akira makes the chief jump away from the truck with him as he lights a fire near the truck. He had left the gas cylinder open, so it was followed by a blast, successfully ending those zombies. Kensho and the entire crew are amazed by what Akira did as the chief cries for comfort in the background. Even Shizuka is nice and accepting of his ways this time. The chief finally gets back to his usual self, asking everyone to take Akira as their example and serve him. Everyone quits, not liking his attitude, and is done with the favors he did to them. They even take the trucks with them, leaving the chief begging them to stay. As the three hit the road again, Akira shares genuinely not being able to make sense of anything around the chief. He then mentions never knowing what job he exactly wants. Shizuka consoles him to enjoy the days, and maybe someday he'll find a job that only he can do well. Akira asks the two if they know the concept of mindfulness. Shizuka shares that it is the ideology of living in the present and treating yourself rightly. Akira tells them he wants to adopt that mindset all the time. Kensho tries to tell him that he already is enough mindful because they're currently having this discussion while doing sup yoga as part of his bucket list. As they continue the route, they'll be in Gunma soon if things go smoothly. A little ahead on the road, they see a truck with a lost tire surrounded by zombies, which means it has a survivor in it. Of course, they can't leave someone in danger like that, so Akira takes out his shark suit again. As he excitedly wears the suit, Shizuka is about to question where he'd change, but he's already done it. Before he could do much, the person from inside the truck jumps out and uses a katana sword to slash through the zombies while wearing a funny-looking traditional Japanese armor. After an impressive fight against the zombies, the trio is even more shocked when a German girl appears behind the weird armor. She introduces herself as Beatrix. Kensho is shocked that it's a foreigner, and Shizuka doesn't even know where to begin her questions. Akira is shocked that it is a girl. The three are amused to hear that she just came here because she is in love with the Japanese culture. Shizuka tries out the headgear of Beatrix and finds it nice for defense, while Beatrix narrates her love for Japan. Akira notices the large number of fish in the back of the truck. Beatrix gets to the point of wanting their help to get this fish to Takasaki, as if her life depended on it. Shizuka contemplates it while Kensho thinks they should help, if the fish is for the survivors. Akira sits in front of Beatrix asking the reason behind her aim. After an intense story of how she worked hard to get money to be in Japan, then ended up reaching when the virus already broke out, and after extensive research, she finally found what she deeply desired: the last surviving sushi chef. Yes, it's all about sushi now. Kensho and Shizuka are dumbfounded at her for doing it all just for sushi. Akira gets up, making an emotional speech and sharing the desire to help him. Kensho and Shizuka have their mouths hung open on finding their friend being all in it just for the sushi too. Sushi 1 Apocalypse 0. Akira tells the two to hurry up loading the fish, as it's losing its taste and freshness with every passing time. And he's damn serious while saying so. The four now travel to the back alley inside the city, wanting to get to the chef, but are faced by a market full of zombies. Akira and Beatrix get ready to fight zombies, while the other two remind them they have no plan to come out successful. Now that sushi stuff is happening, Shizuka has also gotten herself completely invested as she shares her master plan to get rid of them. Kensho is once again in his natural habitat, stark naked, that is, as he lures the zombies towards himself. He then runs to a turn from where Akira blocks the way of the zombies using a truck. This way, they have most of the zombies crowded in one place. Throwing some bottles of alcohol at them, they decide to light matchsticks and burn them. But things don't go as smoothly as they thought. The matchsticks turn out to be useless, and at the same moment, a bunch of more zombies appear, enough to get on top of the truck and to the other side, where their precious minivan with even more precious fish stands. Beatrix is heartbroken and cries for never being able to enjoy sushi made in Japan. Akira tells them giving up just means not trying enough, and jumps back down to fight the zombies. He keeps pushing the zombies away from the van till Beatrix also appears to support him. The two try their level best, but the increasing number of zombies starts making things harder for them. At this crucial moment, A drone with a luring tune for zombies passes by them, taking all the zombies with it. This was the backup plan of Shizuka, to lure the zombies near a petrol station and have enough petrol on them to cause a blast with even a little fire. The fish is rescued, so Kensho should get dressed again. The sushi made by the chef Taisho is not only heavenly for Beatrix, but the other three are also going crazy over the taste of the sushi. As Beatrix takes her first ever bite of sushi, tears stream down her face at the bittersweet taste and feel. Her tears bring tears to Taisho, as his lifelong hard work seems to have paid off, as his potentially last serving is served to such appreciating people. As the scorching heat their journey, they have no choice but to add kicking back in a hot spring to their bucket list. As everyone is amused by the beauty of hot spring fields, Beatrix narrates a whole essay on hot springs. Using the nice environment, Akira once again tries hitting on Shizuka by bringing up the topic of love and relationships, only to get brutally shut down about this stuff being a waste of time for Shizuka. As the two jump into the hot spring, not even bothering to wait for Shizuka to leave, she decides to leave herself towards the girl's bath. Her heart seems to have shattered upon hearing the news of no hot water in the girl's side of spring from Beatrix. The guys call this a desperate time and tell them they can share the bath. As Shizuka is dissing them, Beatrix gets ready. The plan, however, is disrupted by a bunch of zombies coming out of the spring to attack them all. The four run around trying to get away till they have to climb up a mountain and reside there, hoping the zombies move away after a while, since there's no other way of getting back to their van. Cue a gut-wrenching emotional breakdown of the four for not being able to relax in a hot spring. At night, Akira wakes up thirsty and moves around to look for water when he finds a natural spring in the middle of the mountains. Using this opportunity, he jumps in the spring, enjoying till he bumps into Shizuka there. After a little argument, the two come to a truce of sharing the spring. Shizuka uses the silence to apologize for shutting him down about the idea of love before. She mentions being treated badly for having her own opinions in childhood, which seems to have rubbed off on her. Akira is surprised that she is opening up to him, while Shizuka mentions wanting someone like that if she ever falls in love. After a moment of silence, both of them panicked at the implication of her sentence being Shizuka liking Akira. They are, however, saved by the other two gushing over the spring, calling them traitors for having such a date, and then jumping in the spring to enjoy too.